I'm going to talk about the outcomes, the end product we want, not how we get there. Because we've come here this evening to listen to people who know what they're talking about, they've got good ideas, and they will say how we might get there. But I think these are what we want. First thing is recognition that neither Histon Road nor Milton Road are corridors. They're places where we live. And that bedevils the whole... Thank you, I'm flattered. Above all, I think, we want to preserve the green, the trees, the verges, and indeed the Elizabeth Way roundabout, which is green in its own right, as well as being... We want to be able to walk safely on either side of the road, to cycle safely, not necessarily fast, but fluidly, so you don't stop, keep stopping. And we'll hear more about cycling, and it may not come out with the same idea. We want safe access to and from all our houses. Yes. We want safe passage to all our schools by foot and bike. We want the drains on the road to work. We want local buses that serve the residents. We want no desirable rat runs for commuters. We want to see fewer cars carrying commuters or children to school. We don't, in the process of getting here, we don't want any counterproductive measures. For instance, if you take away the roundabout and you prevent people turning sideways, how on earth are they ever going to get back to it? That sort of thing has got to be properly thought through. And we don't want any unnecessary restrictions. So, for instance, if it's deemed that there's no way of avoiding saying you can't turn right into a particular road in rush hour, that doesn't mean that you can't turn right into the particular road for the rest of the day and night. This is a very high-tech town with a very high-tech arrangement round it. The university is part of the city deal. We ought to be able to find technical solutions to relatively simple things like that. We do accept that although in an ideal world we wouldn't see a green bus coming down the road at all, we've actually got to have park and ride buses and guided busway buses going from out of town to the middle of town. Now, what they're going to do when they get there is another matter, but as far as we're concerned, I think we've got to accept that we must make provision for them. But it mustn't be done to the total detriment of the residents, and we mustn't, whatever is done, mustn't encourage the use of more cars. Above all then, we want to keep the trees, we want to keep the verges, and we want to keep the roundabout. Spring is coming, and the trees are just coming into flower if you look carefully. We don't want to lose that. What have I missed? Questions? What have I forgotten to put in there as an outcome? What, nothing? Great. Did I hear you to say we want shops and businesses that people can reach without driving?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, add that to the list. Thank you.
To keep at least some option of residents parking on Histon Road so that all the side roads aren't going to be blocked up and cause accidents, which they do now even with the option of residents parking.
I'm afraid I'm struggling to hear.
Residents parking.
To maintain some provision of residents parking on certain areas of Histon Road so that the side roads don't get blocked up completely and cause accidents.
Thank you very much. Residents parking was the plea there. For residents parking, I presume residents, not commuters parking. This is what happens now. Okay?
A right-hand signal light onto Green End Road.
That's very specific, and I don't want to go down. I heard it. Okay, thank you. Now, Councillor Herbert has arrived, and when you have a chance to draw breath, I will ask him to come and tell you a little bit about the Greater City deal. Are you all right to go now, or do you want to wait?
Yeah.
Okay.